Forget everything you think you know about Vikings. Put down the mental image of a horn-helmeted brute gnawing on a roasted boar leg. That never happened. The real Viking diet is more fascinating, more brutal, and way more delicious than Hollywood ever bothered to tell you. Let's follow one Viking from sunrise to the last ember, meal by meal, bite by bite. Dawn breaks over the longhouse. It's cold, it's dark, and our Viking has already been up an hour doing chores. No coffee, no toast. But here's where meal number 1 drops, and it has a name. Vikings ate twice a day. Their first meal, the dagmal, was served about an hour after rising. And what's on the table? Leftover stew from the night before, cold, for breakfast. It actually makes sense. Overnight, the fat rose to the top, delivering slow-release energy for the working day ahead. Ancient intermittent fasting with built-in macro optimization. Children got porridge, dried fruit, or buttermilk and bread. Even the kids were eating like disciplined athletes. So what was in that stew? The centerpiece of Viking meals was a boiled meat stew called scouse. As ingredients were removed, new ones were added, the broth concentrating over days of continuous cooking. One pot, always simmering, always evolving. The original slow cooker, except the slow cooker was a fire in the middle of your living room. Vegetables included cabbage, beans, peas, and carrots, but not the orange kind. Viking carrots were most often white or purple. Purple carrots in a Viking stew. No movie has ever shown you that. Then there's the bread. Vikings absolutely had bread. Nothing like a soft sandwich loaf. Made from barley or rye and cooked on a flat stone or iron griddle, it went stale within hours, so it was baked fresh every single day. Respect. Here's a question worth dropping your axe over. Would you rather eat the adult's breakfast of reheated leftover stew or the kid's bowl of barley porridge with wild berries and honey? Comment your answer below. As the sun dipped, it was time for meal 2, the natmal, the main event. A hearty stew simmered over the central hearth, with meat or fish as the star. Fishing alone made up roughly 25% of the Viking diet. That daily feast of venison from the movies? A myth. Game supplemented the diet. It wasn't the diet itself. Washed down with ale, mead, or buttermilk, that's your authentic Viking evening. The real Viking table wasn't glamorous, but it was smart, sustainable, and surprisingly varied. These were skilled farmers who grew diverse crops and were better fed than most of continental Europe. Hollywood sold you a myth. History served you something far better. Subscribe, because we're just getting started.